I remember when I was a kid, maybe like 11 or 12 years old, hearing about how there was this thing called skate camp. I grew up in Southern California, and these kids that lived down the street came back one summer and they're like, man, we went to a skate camp. And I was like, what's skate camp? They're like, it's a camp where you get to skate. They have ramps, there's pros there, there's food. It's amazing. And I was like, it sounds like the best thing ever. I remember watching skate videos and seeing guys skating this amazing skate camp and saw it said Woodward on the ramps. And I was like, what's Woodward, you know? And then I come to find out that, oh, it's this skate camp out on the East Coast that's like huge. Fast forward X amount of years and I'm in charge of a skateboarding tour. I'm 21 years old. I have a 15-passenger van and we packed the van with 15 people and we drove across the US. And when we got to the East Coast, we came out to Woodward. So I remember pulling in here and looking around and just seeing all these amazing mini ramps, vert ramps, launch ramps, street course, and it was just like, could not believe everything they had here. You know, and that was like 1994. Then fast forward, you know, to present day, and I started getting more and more into filmmaking, and one of my buddies started working here and started up the digital media lab. But I remember coming out here like around 2008 or so, and it was the first digital media classes that they were doing, and they had me as a guest instructor. And it's so funny, Woodward's hitting me up to come out here to be a guest instructor, and I'm just like, I'm gonna come out there to come skate, like, I'll come pay, like, I don't care, you know, but like, they actually want me to come out and teach and interact with the kids. I was like, I don't know if it gets any better than that. And the rest is history. I've been coming out here ever since.
Copy. Got it? Okay. Think you could hold that for 4 hours? All right, 1 hour. So we have the camera on the front, that's called the shot over. And that camera is a gyro stabilized camera system that goes underneath the helicopter. And if it's super shaky, makes it super smooth. So that's the F1, see, this guy's good. This was basically when the government was shooting missile tests, they want to get as far away as possible so it'd be safe. And then they shoot missiles into walls and stuff like that, and you could film from a long distance with this thing. Sounds funny, huh? So if you guys play video games, this is gonna be pretty familiar for you.
You know, it's funny. I never knew what I was getting into and what I was signing up for when I started this filmmaking career. It gets hectic. It's definitely a lot of work. Don't get me wrong, I love doing it, and it's probably the best job in my eyes you could ever have. But sometimes you need some time off, you need a break, and that's what this is about, man. We come out here, get back to what it's all about, hanging out with these kids, seeing the excitement on their faces, bringing all of our gear and showing them how it works. And I don't know, man, it's like as you get older, you want to hang on to your youth. I'm 42 years old, but sometimes I feel as old as these kids. And I think coming out here, skateboarding, laughing, having fun, interacting with these kids is the fountain of youth. That is what keeps you young. And I want to keep doing that for as long as I can.
The iris all the way up?
Yeah, you open all the way up. See where it says iris? 3.2?
Yeah.
You want to open it all the way up?
Yeah, it's funny. I'm always driving around and I have this crazy $500,000 camera system on the front of the van, and they're asking me like, what is that thing on there? And what's this, what's that? And you know, when it boils down to it, it's not about the gear. It's beyond the gear. It's about what you can accomplish. And it's almost even beyond filmmaking. It's about going out, doing what you want to do, and figuring out how to make that happen.
Well, at a young age, I have low muscle tone, so I can't really do any sports. So it's helped me like grow as a person, and it's just interesting, and it just helps me be creative and express myself. I want to start a production company up in New Hampshire, shooting short films for anyone. Beyond the gear, I would love to express myself and express what I'm thinking in my head and bring it out in a like cinematic type way.
I remember being like these kids' age and my shoulders are so crunched up and I'm so stressed out of like, what is this world? What is my role in this world? Like, I can never do this or never do that. And it's like, as you get older, you realize, you know what, that's bull. You can do this, you can do that. You can do whatever you want in this world. And that's what it's about, is figuring out what you want to do in this life, going out there and doing it.